Hi guys, I'm Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be a first impression with some Sephora stuff that I bought yesterday. So yeah, I'm super excited to try them. Before to jump into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. To follow me on my social media, so Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Yeah. And yeah, right now I know that my lids are a little bit blue because I just rub off some my makeup. So I have the cut crease, the blue cut crease. So my lids is a little bit like thin right now. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it is what it is. So without further ado, let's jump into this. So yesterday I went to Sephora to bought the new Anastasia Beverly Hills palette because this palette looks so good and I cannot wait to put this on my lids. So yeah, I bought the palette, and also because I cannot buy just one thing, I bought the Diamond Balm All Over Diamondville by Fenty Beauty. I bought also the Continuous Setting Spray from Morphe. Oh, my hair! And also I bought the Highlight and Contour Beauty Sponge from Morphe too. Had this one and I freaking love this sponge, so I cannot wait to try this one. So yeah, I don't bought a lot, but I want to try this palette so bad, and I have an idea in my head about what I want to do. So yeah, let's open this thing. Oh, that's beautiful. It's like fabric. It's gonna be a little bit hard to wash, but this looks so good. So I'm gonna do my eyes first, like usual, but first I'm gonna prime them because yeah, like I said in my intro, they are blue right now. So I'm gonna prime this with my Born This Way concealer. My lids are prime right now and I'm not gonna set them. I always love the brush in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, so they are super soft. So first I'm gonna use the shade Estate right here with Morphe M441, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadow are super soft, so when you put your brush on you're gonna have a little bit of kick up, but they are all like this. And this I'm gonna use it super high on my eyes. I love to put a shade like this even if I'm doing more crazy shit, more crazy makeup. I love to put this higher on my eyes because that way I have something to blend on, so I don't have any harsh line for a color like a blue or a pink, because they are a little bit more harder to blend, so I have something to blend on. I'm gonna use Monte Carlo right here, so it's more like a coral shade with the same brush, and I'm just gonna go a little bit more closer for my crease. The Anastasia Beverly Hills palette blend so well. I have the Modern Renaissance one. It's a beautiful palette, and I also have the Artist palette too. I know it's discontinued, but it's a very good palette with super bright shade in it, so I love this palette too. Look at that, I didn't work that hard. It's blending so good. I'm gonna use Can, so the purple one. Of the summer. So I'm just gonna take the first brush that I use and blend these two shades together. So the purple shade works so well. So because I want to darken up a little bit my crease, I'm gonna use a little bit of palm, so the brown shade right here, and I'm gonna use this with a more like a pencil brush because I don't want this all over. I just want to darken up a little bit my crease. I love this brown shade. It has a little bit of purple in it. And here, and I'm gonna take a little bit of coastline. So now I'm gonna cut my crease. So I'm gonna use my concealer. So I just cut my crease, so right now I'm gonna put some metallic shadow on my lids. And first, they are all beautiful, so I don't know what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use a little bit of the blue, the yellow, and the more blue purple shade. So seashell, oh this word, I'm not gonna say it, inheritance. And Mediterranean. Oh my gosh, my English is so bad tonight. So I'm gonna put this with my Makeup Forever 174. So first I'm gonna use the yellow shade. So I'm gonna try the shade not wet. If the pigmentation is not enough, I'm gonna wet my brush. I'm gonna wet a little bit my brush, and that it's not a bad thing. I always wet my brush when I'm using some metallic shade. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. So after that, I'm gonna use seashell, so the blue metallic one. And for a metallic shade, and I packed the shade, it don't have a lot of fallout. And I'm gonna put the more purple blue shade at the end. And I have more fallout. Just have more glitter than the others, so maybe it's for that reason that... So now I'm gonna clean my under eyes because right now it's looking a little bit more crazy. My eyes are clean, so right now we're gonna go to the foundation. So first I'm gonna prime my skin, and I'm gonna use a more hydrating one because right now my skin is a little bit drier. So this is the Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer. I'm gonna go with the NARS Cobacana Illuminator. So first I'm gonna wet my brush. So I'm gonna use the Morphe sponge. The sponge, it's a little bit more stiff than this one. This one looks a little bit more like a beauty blender, and this one it's a little bit more, I don't know, hard. So for my foundation, I'm gonna put my CoverGirl Vitalist Elixir and my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Oh, this one is more stiff than the other. But I love the shape of it because if you do your brows first, you can go all around your brows. It's very, very stiff. I love the shape of it, so I'm gonna keep using it, but yeah, it's hard. So I'm gonna use the Master Concealed by Maybelline. And because it's a little bit darker than what I loved, I'm gonna use the Fit Me in the shade 5. So for the sponge, the shape, it's one of the best, but it's hard. So I'm gonna do a wing with the pink shade, the Bahamas shade. So I just finished my eyes, so I put concealer in between the two wing right here to put the white shade, this one. And the pink is very pigmented. I will compare this pink with the Urban Decay Electric Palette pink. So it is a very good pink. So now I'm gonna quickly bronze my skin and blush, and I'm gonna be back for the highlight. Yeah. So for my highlight, I'm gonna use the Fenty Diamond Bomb. So first I'm gonna spray a little bit my face with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Okay. Oh, the mist. It's just so fine. Yeah, I'm in love too. Oh my god. Whoa. This is more beautiful than what I thought. So the product that I use, just one that I'm not so sure if I like this or not. So it's this, how it's called, the highlight and contour beauty sponge. It's just because it's so hard. So I don't know if I love the shape of it. The shape is just perfection, but I don't know if I didn't wet this enough, or I'm gonna try again this one and I'm gonna tell you if I love it or not. But for sure I'm gonna use it because I love the shape. It's hard. For the rest, it's just perfection. The palette looks so good. They are very pigmented. They blend super well. The highlight, look at that. It looks so wet on my skin right now. So yeah, that's it guys. I hope you like this video and I hope you like this makeup. I know it's a little bit crazy right now, but yeah, I just love that. Lately I just do a little bit more crazy makeup. I just do something a little bit outside of the box, and I don't know. I know it's not like a makeup that you put on and you go grocery shopping, but I love it. And yeah, so I don't have anything else to say beside I love you guys and see you soon.